Hello everyone and welcome to the Richmond Raceway for the 7th race of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Next Gen Mod Career Mode for the Toyota Owners 400. Our pre-race storylines: Ryan Preece is fast today, Joey Logano has started 3 after he gave up his qualifying position, and Kyle Larson is your pole sitter. As we get ready to get underway here in our number 54 Market Basket Toyota, as the race is underway, green flags that we're underway here in Richmond. We are alongside Michael McDowell fighting for 21st place in this opening lap. On the lap 8, we have now moved into 14th place. I have the track hit the wall, come down a little bit, completely sideways. We're going to wipe out, spin ourselves out. Into the round we go. Into the 8 of Kyle Busch and the 20 of Bell. We are crashing. The caution comes out here. Suarez also turns us down, as well as Dylan here on lap 8. A big crash here as we had just gone over too deep into the corner and I just lost control of the car, got loose, overcorrected it, trying to save it, and went right back into the pack. Big hit into the side of Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, and we get spun through the infield for your first caution of the day here in Richmond. And lap 12, now going to come all the way from the back here in 34th. We're already working on trying to get by the 77 of Ty Dillon. We give him the bump. We get a little bit physical and go right by the 77 Ty Dillon to get into 29th. You know, we got to be aggressive here at these short tracks to get these positions because they are a hot commodity. And so on lap 16, Chase Elliott comes through to win stage 1 here in Richmond over Ryan Blaney. And we take the checkered flag for stage 1 in 14th. So on lap 29, we are here in 23rd, 24th, dropping back here, racing hard. We get big contact with 43 Eric Jones. Down the track we go. We're sliding and we're spinning back into track. A hard hit head on into the outside wall. Austin Cindric also gets drilled. And caution once again comes out as we get loose coming out of turn 4. A huge crash. So on lap 39, we are trying to chase down Ross Chastain for 20 seconds. This was one lap after he just ran us into the wall the previous corner. So we slam him, take him out, and a revenge tour move. We absolutely destroy our rival Ross Chastain, slam him into the wall, and the rivalry is on between myself and Chastain. So I won't put up with his BS. So here we are on lap 48. We already got by McDowell. Another huge wheel. We're crashing again. And around we go in front of Kyle Larson. We save it though. What a save. Larson helped us save that thing. Unbelievable save here back here in 16th after once again getting too loose and spinning out. So we really have to start tightening the car up. But here we go again on lap 48. Now we're completely spinning down the racetrack off of that Busher. And then we're going to come right on the track, right back up under the wall, into Larson, crashing. Caution comes out here in Richmond. Absolutely disastrous race for us. And that gives Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the chance to win stage 2 over Chase Elliott. Now on lap 66, we use Preece up to put him in the fence, going for 5th place. We take the position, but here comes Harvick underneath us, as we have somehow found our way back in the top 5 after all our troubles today. We are still fighting for 5th place late in this race, which is an absolute miracle right now. So on lap 68, Harvick running underneath us. We make big count, we slide, and Harvick's going to wipe out and around. Goes to 4. He will spin. Kevin Harvick is gone around. He gets hit again by Harrison Burton after we gave him a little bit too much contact. Lap 71 on the restart. We're back here 3 wide for 5th with Hamlin. We send it into Truex, and we're 4 wide, slamming into each other. The whole pack sideways in front, and around goes the 19. We turn Truex around. He's going to go all the way to the back as we now fight for 4th with Busher as the Hendrick cars get away with the lead. Elliott and Bowman, as now we try to fight back for 5th here on the 17 of Busher on lap 73. We do take that position back. 8 laps. Lap 81, we wipe ourselves out again. Too loose. We crash from 8th hard into the outside wall. Contact with Michael McDowell. No caution yet right here. So we pull out right in front of Daniel Suarez, get T-boned. And then NASCAR finally throws the yellow right about now when we slam into the 19. So on lap 91, the 8 of Kyle Busch goes around off of our bumper here. Our rival on lap 91. Busch goes around, loses all his position, gets T-boned by Allmendinger, and Kyle Busch's competitive run is over. On lap 96, we're in 6th after having a horrible race where we have been an absolute wrecking ball, Ross Chastain style. I mean, me and him being rivals is absolutely perfect for each other. Both for our racing styles are pretty much identical. So then moved by Ryan Blaney into 4th place. We get by the 12. We get up into the fence as we now fight back for 4th on Ryan Preece on lap 98. He slides way up the racetrack. We go underneath him. Here comes LaJoy. LaJoy to the inside. Now on the last side, lap 99, we try to get right back by LaJoy for one last time for 4 through 3 and 4. We get aggressive on the throttle. Get into LaJoy, back to the line. We're going to get the full story here. As that was with 2 to go, we were racing LaJoy. So we're going to cut back here to 2 to go racing LaJoy. Alex Bowman is now your leader, looking for 2 wins in a row. He won Mid-Ohio last episode and is now looking to win once again here in Richmond. Go back-to-back wins, put himself tied with Denny Hamlin for most in the series of 2 wins a pop. As now his white flag final lap presented by Credit One Bank here in Richmond. We make the pass on LaJoy for 4th. Now just have to hold him and Truex off to bring home a solid top 5 finish and an incredible recovery effort after an absolutely horrible, disastrous, awful race that we had to go through. mainly our fault. And Truex gets by us at the last second, and we're going to drop down to 5th, crash into Blaney afterwards. But Truex just steals 4th from us at the last possible second. We come on 5th as Alex Bowman, your winner here in Richmond for the 2nd time this season. Austin Dillon, your runner-up. Joey Logano, 3rd. Martin Truex Jr., 4th. Myself, round out your top 5. Ryan Blaney comes home 6th. Chase Elliott, Corey LaJoie, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Eric Almirola, your top 10. Of course, Elliott and Stenhouse, the stage 1 and 2 winners. Now you see down here, you got Bubba Wallace there finishing in 12th place. Keselowski, Harvick barely inside the top 15. Kyle Larson all the way down in 16th place. And Kyle Busch manages to hang on to get a top 20 and 20th. But the real strugglers here, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, and Ross Chastain, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And then Suarez all the way down in 29th. Then Noah Gragson, your Daytona 500 winner, finishes 31st. Tyler Reddick finishes in 35th. And then one lap down is Zane Smith and Riley Earps as William Byron DNFs, as well as one other car. I didn't quite catch that. But Bowman gets the 2nd win of the season here at Richmond. As we now look at the updated point standings, we remain the points leader by 65 over the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Then Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Busch still in the playoffs on points. Of course, Bowman, he's got 2 wins. So you have Stenhouse, Noah Gragson, myself, and Hamlin. That's 5 winners. So it'll be Chastain, Elliott, Truex, Harvick, Bell, Logano, Wallace, Busch, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Justin Haley are top 16, with AJ Allmendinger, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, Ryan Blaney, and Austin Cindric being the first 5 drivers out of the playoffs at this moment in time. 7 races in to the 26 race regular season. And then the fastest lap of the race going to go to Bowman, of course, your winner with a 20.81. He's been red hot as of late, and Chase Elliott led the most laps, leading 34 laps here in Richmond. On the move is going to go to Joey Logano, from up 36 spots from last to 3rd. An impressive drive from him. And a tough break going to go to William Byron, who started 3rd, ended up finishing 35th, minus 35 spots after a tire failure and DNFing from the race. As now you go back to see the updated playoff grid. Of course, Bowman and Denny Hamlin will be atop the board with 2 wins a pop, and we'll be just below them with our 1 win. But still good to have a win, because that means we're locked into playoffs. Let's see what hate mail we get today in the inbox after we complete our incentive. Get 200K in cash. Angry drivers restrained from attacking me. Oh my god, they claim I am the worst. Well, for that race, they were right. I was absolutely atrocious that race. I have every reason to be angry as we try to coming back to Bubba Wallace and Bowman, and who are just incredibly triggered at me. And Stenhouse is giving me incredible compliments. So Ricky, I love you, brother. That's a homie right there. He's giving us all the love as everyone else is hating. So it's just the way it is, But it was a tough race. I think we deserve the criticism we got from our fellow competitors. New incentive, we're going to try to go for 3 top 5s in the next 5 races. As we're going to look at the standings here, of course, Denny Hamlin, Bowman, top of the board, 2 wins a pop. And then myself, Ricky Stenhouse, and Noah Gragson, your 3 winners, each have 1 win per driver. And now the guys on points would be Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex. And then all the way down here, you're going to see the rest of the grid here. Harvick, Bell, Logano, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Byron, and Justin Haley, who is 3 points above AJ Allmendinger at the cut line, with Reddick out by 5, Preece out by 12, Blaney out by 13, and Cindric out by 17. So that's your playoff picture after 7 races into the 2023 NASCAR Heat 5 Next Gen Mod season. Now we're going to go look at our rivals. We now have 8 rivals, people. Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Corey LaJoie, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Martin Truex are all our rivals. So this is not going to bode well for us later in the season. We're going to have half the field, probably more than that, end up trying to wreck us. So, I mean, it's the way it is. And we look all the way down, we actually end up having a friend, shockingly. Riley Earps, our buddy. You love to see it. We're going to show him some love, as he's a good friend to us here in this series. He's our only one. Everybody else hates us. Well, at least 8 drivers hate us. A bunch of guys are angry, and a bunch of guys have really no opinion. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.